Good morning, and welcome to Rutgers Business School 2023 Marketing Summit on your future in marketing. As we all know, the landscape of marketing has been fundamentally shifted because of the advancement of technologies. It requires us to embrace the challenges, to accelerate the move to the new digital platforms, and to implement systems to enhance customer personalization, and to use the power of innovation to further enhance marketing, and to focus more on important areas such as consumer trend, purpose-driven and content marketing, omni-channel retailing, marketing analytics, AI, and machine learning. These are all very important topics. I'm very happy to see our speakers and the panelists will provide their strategic view on these frontiers in marketing and offer actionable insight to guide our students to help them to be ready for internship and full-time jobs, and to share with us the power of marketing in this increasingly digitally savvy business world. I would like to thank our core planning committee colleagues, Alex Kunish, Stacy Schwartz, Jeremy Morgan, Francisco Quevedo, Mark Burgess, and also our outstanding student speaker, Nalita Zhang, and our strong support from staff members and every member on the marketing department advisory board. Now, Kristina.
Hi, everybody. Hi. So happy to be here. So I just want to start by welcoming you all, and thank you to Dean Lay. Thank you to our fabulous faculty organizing committee, to Marla Shackman. I want to say thank you to her. Thank you to Trudy Ann, to facilities here at RBS and IT, our student volunteers. Thank you so much. Our marketing advisory board, many members of which are going to be speakers here tonight, and our sponsors, IW Group and James Fischler from Samsung. So the focus today is the future of marketing and what skills you all are going to need as you enter your internships and first-time jobs. And this is a really important topic because the field of marketing looks vastly different than it did even just a mere decade ago. So answers to important questions such as, why do some products and ideas catch on and others do not? Why do some brands gain steadfast loyalty and others never do? Finding the answers, not only have the answers to these questions changed, but the way in which we find the answers have changed. Successful marketers must not only make the right decisions, they must also influence consumers. So successfully changing the behavior of other people in your favor depends on managing the marketing process. And doing this effectively requires an understanding of consumer psychology, how the brain works, and also how to harness emerging technology in your favor. So before I became an academic, I spent 10 years in marketing and industry. I worked as an entertainment marketer for MGM. And this was granted about 20 years ago now. But what we did back then, when we had a movie coming out, we had a standard cookie cutter strategy that we rolled out for each film that was only dependent on what did we do last time. It really didn't change much. It might have changed a little bit depending on the genre of the movie, the time of year it was coming out, but we didn't have any tools. We didn't have any data to rely on. We just had to go with, what did we do last time, and let's just do that. There were no forecast models, which sounds shocking, but even just 10 years ago, many companies didn't have forecasting. They weren't entering important variables like, well, what was happening last year? Were there any major events that could have changed the way that people went to movies? Was there a pandemic? What was the weather that time of year? There were no tools for this. But today that's changed. So with rapid advances in technology, the marketing landscape is poised to continue to change very rapidly. And here at RBS, we're committed to riding lockstep with emerging technologies so that you guys are set up for success as you enter your careers. So marketers have more information on consumers today than they have ever had before, and this means two things. The first thing is marketers must have a keen understanding of consumer psychology and the analytical skills to harness the vast amounts of data that you're going to have access to in order to inform your marketing strategy. So today's digital world puts marketers in seamless connectivity with the consumer. It's never been more important for marketers to cut through the clutter. Human memory is very fallible, and consumers, well, you know, you guys are all consumers. Consumers are people, right? We're faced with thousands of marketing messages that come our way through our phones, through our TVs, through the podcasts that we listen to, and we don't retain barely any of it. So how do you cut through the clutter? Well, to do this, marketers must understand what consumers pay attention to, remember, understand, and care about. You need all four to influence the consumer. And this summit aims to provide an overview of marketing in today's digital world and how to create and deliver persuasive communication that engages the consumer and how to use analytics and emerging technologies to your advantage. So today we're going to start with understanding consumer psychology with a keynote on the new customer, followed by a fireside chat on activating brand purpose and a panel on creating powerful brand stories and seamless omni-channel marketing. After lunch, we're going to move on to the emerging technologies part with a panel on redefining the future of marketing analytics, followed by a fireside chat on blazing trails in AI, and then coming full circle with a keynote on your marketing career with opportunities for networking afterwards. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys are in for a treat. Thank you. Nulita.